Hello everyone, I am back again and I hope that you guys are in good focus, that you are in, all right, this can move. Let's just focus on this right here. All right, so let me move that down and try to get you guys to see more stuff. All right, thank God we got it straight. All right, let me get the little fan going. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this up. Okay. All right, y'all. Turn on the light. And let me roll up my sleeves because I need a bathrobe and not a spa robe, honestly, because a spa robe is great for when you're just laying there doing nothing. All right, so let me get myself situated. No drink tonight. It's just my, that smells so good. It's just my, what do you call it? My water. Yeah, I had to blow my horn. Sorry about that. And, okay. So, yeah, the drink for tonight is ice water. Wow, I was thirsty because I forget to drink. I'll bring my water bottle, I'll sit down, I'll watch TV, and then I forget to drink. And I got the drink right there beside me, so I need to finish that and fill it up. So I went to the Dollar Tree today, and I took you guys with me. I'm gonna put my glasses on and hopefully they will not give me a headache. And I bought a tube of lipstick, a lip gloss, lip balm, and I didn't like it, but I love the container that it came in. So I pulled this out, one of these, and replaced it. And I would like to do that with all of these, but then, you know, I know that it's that thing. Why is this here? Okay. Oh yeah, in case I need a thingy thing. All right, so this is what we had. I really love this. As you guys know, I just bought, what, last week, some cardinals that were stickers, and I showed those to you guys. So that was great. So I thought that this was going to be prettier on the inside, but that's all it is on the inside. So there's not a lot of decorating that I'm going to do in this journal unless I've got some stickers that fit that color. So I bought 2 of those. And I got this one right here that is so nice and puffy. Love this. And this is thick. This one is 60 sheets, and this one is, does it say how many sheets? Nope. I think this is probably 40 sheets. But this right here, I can tell the difference. This is definitely 60 sheets. I like this. But I don't like how it's lined, but at least it's wide lined. And then we got this one right here, and let's see, it doesn't say how many sheets are in it. And this is what the inside of this one looks like, which will be even easier to decorate because it's the color green. And then we have this one, which is the lemons or pears. And again, it's the wide ruled. So we got that one. And then we got this one right here. And this is what that inside looks like. So that will be easy. At least they're not college ruled, you know. And then we got this one. Didn't I just show you this one? I bought the same one. Okay, I bought it twice. Okay. So there's that. And then we have this big one, the Notes one. And I like it. It's very, very, you know, and I bought these 2 stickers. So let's get to putting this together. So how y'all doing? I didn't think I was going to film today because today was a very busy day. I had a lot going on. So I'm thinking, do I want it here at the bottom? Or do we want it, yeah, I think right here at the bottom. Okay, that's good. Let me kind of put this fan down a little bit lower. Wow, that didn't help. That's weird. Usually medium and high is what I want. All right, so I think that's it. All right. So I need to cover this up. So let's move this out of the way. Move this to the side. All right. If you hear anything in the background, Hubs is listening to, nope, the Word of God, the Word of Promise. What could I put there? I like that. I like that right there. If I can get it off. So I hope you guys are doing good. Today was a very, very productive day. Actually, every day is a productive day for me, but today was just very productive. I picked up my husband's meds, and then I picked up my meds. I picked up my cat's meds, had meds delivered. Then I got a text that more meds were ready, and I went back out and I was able to do an AM PM workout. Okay, let's get this $5 off of here. And that's why it was so great, because it was like, this is good. Thank you, Jesus, for, you know, for that. All right, and it's Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday. Yay. I need to do my nails over because they're looking wretched. They're lifting, as you can see. And they're just looking old. I got some black ones I'm going to try. So I'm liking this like this. And I'm trying to think what else I could put on here. I wanted to put an M for my son, but they were all out of the M's. So we'll just let it go. And then, oh man, I don't want that on there. All right, this fan has got to go off until I get hot. Because I got the big fan on and I got the window open. All right, so that's cool. All right, so put that back. Let me see, what did I say when we were in the store? That I was going to put the other part of this. Oops, I tore it on here. All right, so we're going to put this right there. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit so that the white doesn't show. All right, so what I can do is take a black marker right there. Okay, perfect. So that takes care of that. So yeah, I like that. And I'm not gonna put any other stickers. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, I'm good with that. I don't know if you can see it, so I'll turn it around this way. I'm good with that like that. I can take a small one. Let's put the small one right there. So that's good. And I'm thinking, that would be good right there. And I think that would be, I think that's good. Or do you think that's too much? I think that's too much. I think that's too busy. I like it just plain like that, but this is fine. All right, so we'll save that. All right, whoops. So we're gonna use these probably tonight. So I'm liking this. And so when we open it up, it's brown. And I want to, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to tip this in? All right, let's skip that. Do I want to do a tip in? Or do I want to... Do I want to do a tear? Let's do a tear. And let's get the glue stick. Alright, so we'll glue down this side. I'm going to put that down right there. Let me make sure that you guys can see everything. Yeah, you can see. At least I hope so. Alright, so let's see if there's any edges. Alright, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to tear. Let's see. I can't use everything. Put that there. And I'm gonna that's good enough. And we're going to alright, sleeves. Alright, and I'm going to put this way. I'm going to put that there. right? Because this book is so big, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but that's what that is looking like, in case you can't see. And I'm gonna put this right here, because I'm gonna do layering. Right. And let's see here. Okay, so we're going to look through the Sticker Emporium, put the lid on there. And let's see here. What do we want to use? So we've got sunflowers. So this is like a springy sunflower. So what about if we do this? Why am I feeling anxious? There's no reason for me to be feeling anxious right now. There's no reason whatsoever, I mean whatsoever, for me to be feeling anxious. I like this little window. Okay, that looks good. I don't like to rush, like throw, like I'm in a competition or something, or I'm racing the clock. But I just noticed that sometimes I get in those ways, and it's like throwing it down. And I don't want it to be like that tonight. All right, we're gonna use that there, and we're gonna use that there. And I gotta take my glasses off because they're starting to pinch my temples, and it starts to hurt. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. Nah, that doesn't look. Let's put that there. So we're good. So this side, I'm gonna put put that there, and this basket can go right here, and all right, let's close it for now. But the basket is gonna stay there, and I'm gonna put this on here, and I'm gonna going to put that right smack dab in the middle. Right there. And I'm going to move this down. And what I'm going to put let me see. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Let's go back to this book. And I'll put that there. I don't like using definitely don't like using tweezers on paper like that, unless it's the, you know, clear. All right, I'm going to use, these are scented, but I don't smell much, not on this yellow. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I just did the squiggly squigglies. And I'm doing it with these in yellow. All right, so, and then let me see about, do we want, this one has more blue in it, so let me pull out, let's try this turquoise blue. Okay. Okay. So you got the squiggly, squiggly, squiggly at the top, and you got the squiggly, squiggly, squiggly at the bottom. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm writing prayer spot. So there's prayer spot. And everything else is just going to be me writing. So that was it. That's all. Now I could shade this in, but I'm not. I know what I want to do. All right, let's cut these. And I'm going to put them there. All right. But yeah, guys, I don't know. First of all, my sleeves are irritating me. It is a sensory thing. I don't like my sleeves rolled up like this. and they still get in the way. They just still irritate me. I don't like feeling them rub up against my arm like that. You know, it's either short sleeves or long sleeves. I'm not feeling the in-between where it's, you know, this is better. This feels better. All right, so I'm going to do that there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, so that's down a little too far. Okay, so there's that. All right, and we're going to do it this way. Okay, and then let's see here. Oh my gosh. Let's do it this way. Okay, and then we'll do this one. I don't like that. It's okay. We're going to do it anyway because I'll put that there. And then I will cut it. Okay. And then I'll do this one. Okay, and yeah, he's listening to the word of promise. And they're talking about Queen Vashti and I should have cut that, but oh well. Yeah, and all the other Ethiopian and Indian and African kings and queens. Okay, so that's done. And so we're just going to cut that off. Y'all, I just didn't want to go to bed. I'm just telling you the truth. I just did not want to go to bed. I wanted to take some time to do something for myself. You know, something creative. Okay. And I need my cheese stick. I didn't have my cheese stick today. Okay. Wow, look at that. I love this little tool. And I got it from Planners Anonymous. That's a page tearer. It's a washi cutter. It's a bone folder. All right, let's put that there. Put that there. How about I'll put that there. So I wonder what kind of crazy dream, y'all, I'm gonna have tonight. I am not lying. Because, oh, I dropped my pen. Boy, that gets on my nerves. All right. Nah. But sometimes I have those problems where I knock over stuff. It's like I lose my coordination. And I hate when that happens. And then to have this robe that always brushes up against things and knocks things over. Yeah. That is trouble. So I'm doing the same thing on the bottom that I did on the top, so that you can see I did the same thing on the top with the pale pink thingamajig. So let's see if this green. All right, so let's do, oh, that is definitely not the green I want. Ooh. Ew. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now I can just white it out because it is too much of a blue green. Oh, I keep doing this. All right, let me turn this book around. All right, hold on. Oh, man, y'all. All right. So we're gonna let that dry. And let's see what I'm gonna put up there. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's keep going. I'll come back to that page because I'm gonna want to add some girls. I'm gonna want to add some things. Let me see. Should we make tags? I don't think I want time. But I think what I want is 2 pins. And I think I want to keep that on there. I'm not looking for it to be fancy. Oh, good, because you can, all right, we can write on it, on the back. I feel like I'm forcing myself to do this. I feel like my body is saying it needs a rest. that I should go to sleep. Let's see. That's what I feel like my body is saying, and I won't listen. I really don't want to use, don't feel like pulling out all that stuff. So I want to put, should I glue it or tip it in? How about we just glue it? How about we just glue it down? I think in a situation like this, double-sided tape would probably be the better thing. So let me put this glue back and get the double-sided tape. So hold on. I can use this one, or I can use the one on the machine. Let's see how this works. Okay. Well, it's stuck on there good. All right. Might not have to worry about that. So I want to put one here. But let's try this double-sided tape, y'all. And we're going to put that down here. Like so. Let's cut it. And then we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to cut it. And let's get the tweezers. I hate that my glasses irritate my temples and give me a headache. I hate that because I really do want to wear them. All right. But, you know, I've been making mistakes, knocking things over and dropping stuff. And it's like, girlfriend, your body is saying, I'm tired. You've done enough today. And now you want to try and force in paper crafting? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? All right. So I wanted those two on there. And I wanted, I know you can write, but I wanted this to be like a tip-in. I thought I did, but let's see. How about we do this? Let's fold this way. About just do that. Okay. And should we bend it off? What should we do? Bend that over like that. Let's do that. close so that way I'm not looking all over for it. All right, so let's do that, and we'll put another piece of tape on there. I would have loved to have inked those edges though. And I definitely would have loved to ink those edges. But we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to do this. Gary must have fell asleep because the word of promise they're not speaking. That's weird. So I'm going to do it at the bottom in case you can't see. I'm doing it at the bottom. Y'all, when I went to, what's the name of that store? When I went to Dollar Tree, I think my hand was covering the mic on the phone because there's a segment in which I sound muffled. Like, you can understand what I'm saying, but it's just muffled a little bit. And it was, when I did the playback, I was like, oh, this is so irritating, annoying. And I'm like, man, but at least it was just for a segment. It wasn't the entire time that I was in the store. So thank God for that. All right, so that part is done. And I'll just write on here. All right. And I'll just write in these spots, you know, like prayer and different things of that nature. I'm going to do one more page. Just one more. But let me see here. What do I have? I have, let's see. Let me see. All right, we have this and this. I'm going to put this smack dab in the middle. And I'm going to tape it down. Just like that. Just like so. But y'all, I am an amateur at everything I do. Let me just tell you, I just do the best I can, and I am not like some of y'all out here who are just so good at this stuff. That's not me. I'm sorry, because if you are looking for Lori Dean, I love Lori Dean, but if you're looking for Lori Dean or Amy Plans Things, honey, y'all in the wrong channel, because this is amateur to the fullest extent. And I just wish that I had a bigger desk. And it's not even that I need a bigger desk. It's just that the desk doesn't have edges that you can clamp on your tripod thing to. But I wanted my Chromebook here, so it doesn't matter. But I just need more space. I mean, I'm just going to put it to you that way. I need more space. And if the desk would lean up against the wall all the way, but there's ridges, baseboard that won't let the desk go all the way to the wall, you know, and it's just not a perfect fit. Let's just put it that way. It's just not a perfect fit. and it irritates me because I can't utilize the desk to the fullest. All right, so I like that there in this dead in the center. And there's, what is there? The blue. Let's go get this blue. And this is supposed to be scented. What a ripoff, because they're not scented. I don't smell a thing. So should I do it around? Okay, let's do it around. Let's just do the top and the bottom. Let me smell. Can't smell it. Can't smell it. So that was a rip-off. All right. But I'm good with that. And this one right here, I wouldn't mind putting that right there at the bottom, or right there at the top. Nah, I think the bottom. I don't know. Oh man, y'all, I don't know. All right, we'll do the bottom. Let's do there. And I keep hiding my scissors from myself. Okay. All right, let's put this on here. Right. So crazy. If I don't put it back where it belongs, I don't know where it is. It has to be put right back, and that's so stupid. Alright, so let's put this down here. Alright, so let me put that back, so when I look for it, that's where it is. Alright, so let's move these to the side. Alright, I don't know what I want to do to decorate this paper, but let's see what else I got in here. Let's just take a look. So we have this. We have these pages. We have this stuff. Okay. And this stuff. This. And this. Oh my gosh. I do not want all that, but let's go with this for right now. And these. Alright, yeah, let's go with that for right now. Okay. And I'm going to put these back on here. And I'm going to go back to this page. Let's see. The pen, oh good, it doesn't leak through. Alright, so let's work on this page. And where's the daggone scissors? Alright, let's see, yours always. We have the butterfly. Okay, let me have Bambi. Let me have you are a sweetheart. What is that? It says love and happiness. All right, give me the birds. All right, so that's a good one. So did y'all have a nice week? Is the week going good for you? I mean, I hope that everything was prosperous for you guys. Hope nobody had to suffer. Oh wow, I know that there was a lot of tornadoes and so forth. All right, I'm just gonna have to cut that off. I'm not worried. Forget it. Forget today. Let's just get rid of that. I know a lot of people suffered. I don't want this as washi. So let's say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. It is horrible when you go through something like that. I'm just keeping it real. You know, these tornadoes, man. In my state, in some areas, it was just rain, rain, rain. And in other parts of this state, it was snow. We got the snow. Yay. And then the next thing you know, everything is as if it was a hot summer day. How about that? And it was crazy. It was just insane. Okay, okay, here we go. Get these scissors. And we'll just cut this off. And get these scissors. And we'll put that there. And get these scissors. It would be so much easier if I would just get the little rolly thing instead of doing this, but my trifling tail don't feel like digging for it. It sure would save me a lot of time and effort. I wouldn't be doing this right now. Oh man. Don't need this to be perfect. I want it to be a little quirky. But I am doing myself a disservice because, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm just not going to lie. I need to be in bed asleep. I should have done this earlier, but instead... Okay, so what about here? No, because I want writing space. I want writing bubbles. So let's glue this down. Now this paper is very thin. It really is. So it's not anything I could do a Dutch door with. Or anything like that. So there's that. Oh, I forgot about Bambi. I'll put Bambi on top. You know what? What if we cut Bambi out instead of Bambi being a square? Let's give Bambi a little definition. You know, guys, I think it also has to do with this fasting and extra workouts. I think that it is starting to take just a little teensy-weensy bit of a toll. That's what I think might be happening. And I need to take my supplements for tonight. I haven't taken them. Yeah, we'll put Bambi right on top. But yeah, y'all, I think No, I know that I have pushed myself today. I know I have. But I got things done. You know, I got things done. And that is what matters. I got things done. Okay. I got things done. Can we add another one? Like right there. Yeah, let's do that. And now, all right. I wanna, what do you think? Right there. I'm good with that. Right there. Right there, right there. Okay. Now we just need a little bit of contrast. So I'm going to get my black pen and we're going to go over this. Because as you can see, it is a pale pink, which is not going to serve me the purpose that I want. All right, so I'm going to turn this book around. Okay. And we're going to do it this way. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. All right, there's still something missing. And it's across here and across here. So I'm going to put that I want washi. That I want washi tape there. And I'm going to write washi. I'm going to put washi. And I'm going to put washi. And so that way when I feel like it, I know that this is a project that is not completed yet. Let's see here. Okay. You know what would go good here is the little sloth from Planners Anonymous. So that's what that would be. And then what if we put black? Right here. Okay. But yeah, guys, this is nothing to write home about. I am just doing some therapy stuff, and I don't want something that's going to be too time consuming, and I don't want something that is going to be too, I have to put a lot of effort into. I just wanted to just do this little something something because today has been what today has been, right? All right, so I'm good with that. I think that's very whimsical. Right, this is the front page. So, I'm going to glue down this. this. And I want to glue down this. And okay. All right. Okay, so we'll put that there. And all right, so I'm gonna right there. Okay, and that's weird. Is that a butterfly? I don't care. I don't care. Yep, it is. The butterfly is half. That's pretty doggone awesome. So that means that this here oh well, I didn't pick it up in time, and I prefer this anyway, so I want that there. And that'd be stupid to have that there, but I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to put that there, and the smaller ones right there, right there, right there, right there. And then we've got another smaller one. I'm going to put that there. Why would you keep still? Alright, and I'm okay with that. Oh man, I need to crack my neck. I really do. Alright, so I need that green, but I'm just going to do black. Just going to do black down here at the bottom in case you can't see. Alright, so we're done. I'm not doing it on that side, but should I? Should I do it on this side? Let's just do it. What is, tell me my pen is running out? It shouldn't be. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit here. I'm gonna do half. That's fine. So we just need a box right here, and I don't think that I have a pink one. I don't think I have a pink. Actually, I do. But they're clouds. Do I really want that there? All right, let's just hold off on that. And so I will decorate this page, but that is all I think I'm going to do for tonight because, y'all, I am tired. I am. I'm not going to lie to you. And I wasn't even throwing the trash in the trash can. The trash landed on the friggin' floor. All right. So let's just look at what we've done. And we've been on here for, I can't tell, an hour and 7 minutes. Okay, so let's just have one last look. So this is what we did. This is what we did. And as you can see, that's what we did. And then this is what we did. And I apologize if you could not see it all. I really do. What is this? Okay, I need to glue this down. You know what? Just for right now, I'll do that. I'll get back to that later. That is so tacky. I pissed myself off. Hold on. I don't want to, what they call half-ass it. But it's like, man. So we did that page. We did this page. And we did this page, which is not even finished. This is not finished at all. And then we did this page, which also is not finished. All right, guys. And then we did the back of this. So